All right, so the long, bright days of summer are pretty much over, right? You can feel it in the air, it's getting a little crisp, the leaves are starting to turn, and you know what? A lot of us feel that change inside too, that shift in our own energy.
Sound familiar? Like that get up and go you had back in July is, well, it's a bit harder to find now. And getting back into the swing of things, back to the routine, just feels a little heavier. If you're nodding your head right now, trust me, you are so not alone. This is super common.
So what you're probably feeling is what a lot of people call the seasonal blues. And really, it's just a totally normal response to the season changing. Our bodies and minds are just reacting to the shorter days, a little less sun, and, saying goodbye to that summer freedom.
But here's the thing. What if the best way to deal with this slump isn't to fight autumn, but to actually embrace it, just in a totally different way? Because there's this really powerful and honestly super simple solution just waiting for you.
And here it is, a quiet, calm autumn beach trip. Now, I know what you're thinking. The beach in autumn? That's a summer thing. But stick with me here, because we're about to dive into why an off-season trip to the coast might be the exact thing you need.
So what's the magic here? Why does the coast work so well this time of year? It's way more than just a change of scenery. There are some actual legit reasons why a trip to the seaside in the fall can be so good for you.
Okay, first up, it's all about plugging back into nature. Seriously, there's something so powerful about standing there with nothing but wide open sky above you and just breathing in that fresh, salty sea air. It's been shown to actually reduce stress and just gives you an instant lift.
And here's the real kicker for an autumn visit: the peace and quiet. The summer crowds, gone. The beach totally transforms from this busy, noisy place into this huge, empty, quiet space. It's just perfect for actually relaxing and having a moment to think.
And hey, you don't have to worry about freezing your socks off either. The weather in the UK during autumn is usually surprisingly mild. It's that perfect sweater weather, Ideal for a long walk on the beach without that crazy summer heat. It's just comfortable.
So you take that peace and quiet, the comfy weather, and all that natural beauty, and what you get is a really mindful experience. The whole pace just slows down. It kind of forces you to be in the moment, to just listen to the waves and get that mental clarity that's almost impossible to find in our day-to-day chaos.
All right, so maybe you're sold on the why, but now you're wondering, okay, but where do I go? Well, let's take a quick little road trip, shall we? We'll check out some of Britain's best spots for a calm autumn getaway.
First stop, the Norfolk coast. Just imagine this for a second. Places like Holcombe Beach. We're talking vast, wide-open stretches of sand as far as you can see. It's the kind of place that just invites you to walk and think. It literally gives your mind room to breathe. Okay, or maybe you want something a bit more dramatic. If that's you, you've got to head to Cornwall. In the autumn, you get all the raw, rugged beauty of places like Porthcurno and Kynance Cove, but without the swarms of people. I mean, can you imagine having those epic, movie-like views practically all to yourself? All right, next up, let's head over to the Suffolk coast. This is where you get the best of both worlds. These lovely, gentle, soft sand beaches right next to the most charming little villages, like Aldeburgh and Southwold. It's perfect for a nice long walk, followed by a wander through a cozy town. Devon is great because it offers so much variety. You've got your sandy shores, but also these beautiful cliffs. And in the autumn, quieter spots like Bigbury-on-Sea just turn into these peaceful little sanctuaries, perfect for just sitting with a flask of tea and watching the tide roll in. And last but not least, let's not forget the Isle of Wight. It's such a brilliant option because it's so easy to get to. If you want that full-on restorative break but don't want a massive journey, this is your spot. Honestly, even the ferry ride over feels like you're already on vacation. Okay, are you feeling inspired yet? I hope so, because planning one of these trips for yourself is actually way easier than you think. Let's just quickly run through the steps to make it happen. Now, the whole point here is to keep it simple and stress-free. So as we go through these, you'll see a theme. It's all about being flexible, staying comfortable, and just unplugging. This isn't about a jam-packed schedule. It's about creating space and letting nature work its magic. And at the end of the day, the payoff for a trip like this is just massive. Think of it this way. Taking this time for yourself isn't selfish. It's a real investment in your own well-being. You'll come back feeling less stressed, mentally refreshed, maybe even a little more creative, just better, all around. And this really sums it all up perfectly, doesn't it? An autumn escape
is that perfect chance to just slow down and get back in touch with what really matters. It's like hitting the reset button for your mind and soul.
So, I'm going to leave you with a question to chew on. Whether it's a windy cliff in Cornwall or a huge sandy beach in Norfolk, where are you going to find your quiet moment this autumn?